just because Trump is back in office doesn't mean that the U.S. is not exempt from judgment. We let a lot of stuff slide these past 4 years. A lot of us were afraid to speak up because we knew that we would be penalized, we would be judged by our families, we would probably have our accounts taken away or videos banned, but we are going to have to still pay for the sins of this nation. When the election went on, we only had two options. We had Trump and we had Kamala. Now, it really wasn't a fair fight to her because she wasn't even qualified. She wasn't even elected. She was selected and put in that position and said, hey, this is who y'all have to choose from. But we elected Trump, and Trump is the closest to righteous judgment that we're going to get in this country, or some sort of righteous leader. When I see these clips of The View, or how these reporters are trying to interview Trump or JD, or, you know, they pose these questions that are very, it's like they're attacking them and attacking the new press secretary, Caroline. Why are they like that? Why are they like that? They are the ones who push that crazy narrative that children should have reassignment surgeries and all this stuff. We are still going to pay for that. And I'm thinking about all of these planes and stuff that are falling out of the sky. You know, it seems like there are a lot more casualties going on. Let me tell you something. If you don't know something today, you better know this. If someone is in sin and you are around that person, you could possibly pay for their mistake. That's why it's important to get the people that are doing wickedly out of the way, because all of the wickedness falls on the people around them. That was the same way in the Old Testament. When somebody did wickedly in the camp, God will literally say, hey, get rid of them. We know what get rid of mean in the Bible back then. But I'm saying that to say we still have to pay for that in this nation, because essentially we were really a part of it too. And I'm not blaming us as Christians. Perhaps we could have prayed more. I think we prayed enough and God heard our prayers. Thus, we got Donald Trump. We don't worship Donald Trump, okay? And he needs to be mindful not to be, you know, prideful and all those things. But we know as followers of Christ, we don't worship him. We're just glad that this is the closest to righteousness that we're going to get in running this nation again. Yeah, he has a crass tone and he speaks, you know, he be cussing and cutting up. Okay, I get that. But he's a leader. He's the leader of this country. He not your pastor. Okay? He ain't doing no sermons. He's doing speeches and he's making changes concerning this nation for the betterment of it. I know it seems like it could be a bit daunting, you know, like, okay, well, what's going to happen? January was crazy. You know, we still had the guy that ran into all of those people, their lives are gone. So many different things, the Cybertruck explosion, all of these different events that have taken place that are absolutely tragic and crazy. Why is this happening? We still got to pay for those sins. Them DMs got in there and they did as much wickedness as they could. Storybook hour with the drag queens. There's so many lists of things that they tried to do, breaking up families and craziness that I don't even want to mention on this channel, baby, because I don't want it to get taken down. But we still have to pay for those sins. And I was thinking about that this morning because so many videos are like, oh, what's going to happen? And, you know, this happened, baby, we got to pay for it. And what you do is when you getting your whooping, you say, God, have mercy. Okay? Because grace is giving you something you don't deserve, but mercy is taking away what you do deserve. So we say, God, please have mercy. So it's like you getting a whooping. Instead of you getting 10 lashes, you get 3. So we're asking him for his mercy today. Y'all make sure y'all pray. Cover your children and your family, especially cover your children. Satan wants these children. Cover your children and your family in the prayers, in the blood of Jesus Christ. Y'all be blessed today.